I'm volunteering today at BARC, the no-kill animal shelter in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. With over 100 cats and dogs to take care of, there are so many ways to volunteer and help them out. So let's go inside and check it out and hopefully play with some more puppies. Tell me about the cats you have here. Why do people bring them in?
A lot of the reasons are people don't have the money to take care of them anymore, or they lose their apartments, or they don't realize all the work that comes behind them. They might grow up to scratch their couch and they don't realize that they can live with that. So they bring them here and we take them in. A lot of the other reasons are if they're sick, they can't afford the medical.
And how many cats do you have here?
I would say about 60 to 80 cats. A lot of them are older cats.
Are those hard to place?
It takes longer to find the right home. Someone that's gonna understand that there's gonna be medical problems. The older cats are the ones that are really in need.
And so how do volunteers help out?
A lot of the help is from cleaning the cages, feeding them, giving them clean water. And if we're all done with cleaning, we socialize them. So when they go into a home, they're not that scared.
And how do the volunteers feel? What's their experience like?
I think it's great to come in and you have a cat that's scared and they start to trust you, and when they finally get a home, it's rewarding to us.
Who do we have here?
This is Katarina.
Katarina.
Katarina was an old fighting dog that they used to fight and to have babies with.
Uh-huh. How do they generally wind up here?
A lot of them rescued from the street, brought by people. A lot of them, they lose them from apartments. When it comes to a lot of pit bulls, like especially her breed, this is a Texas red-nosed pit bull. So these are the dogs that they want to use to fight because these are all muscle dogs.
How did you get her to become more gentle?
Just every day like this, like playing with her, like, 2 hours a day, picking her up, showing her that like I'm the boss and feeding her. Pit bulls have a bad reputation. All they want is someone to treat them nice, be loyal to them, and they're yours forever.
What do the volunteers do with the dogs?
We're making them socialize with the dog. So the dog sees other people and it's also fun for them to like interact with other people.
So who do I get to play with today?
You are getting Tina today, a Tibetan Terrier.
This is Tina?
So this is Tina.
Okay.
She's ready to go.
All right. Come on. Come on.
Go, Tina. Go, 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 go.
She's so good. Oh, you know the park's over here, don't you? Come on, sweetie. I'm here with Vinny Spinola, the co-founder of BARC. Hi, Vinny. Thanks for letting us hang out with you and all the dogs and kitties today.
Thank you.
So tell us, how did BARC get started?
BARC got started, believe it or not, it was by a fluke. We had opened up a small pet food and supply place in the neighborhood, and at the time it was a burnt-out area. A lot of artists living in the neighborhood, and they would find abandoned cats and dogs on the waterfront and bring them in for us to help them, find homes and place them. And when we realized the problem with the overpopulation when I wanted animals, we started a group which later turned into BARC. BARC stands for Brooklyn Animal Resource Coalition. We try to take adoptable animals and place them in permanent homes.
And what role do volunteers play in your program?
Volunteers are a big part of our program because, as you can see, we have a corporate group volunteering here, and we let them come in and socialize the animals and walk them and spend the day with them. A lot of people who prefer cats will go into the cat loft, and they become very acclimated to people in different situations, and it helps them to get adopted quicker. The volunteers enjoy what they do for BARC. They usually always leave with a smile on their face. We enjoy having them. It becomes like a big family.
And so what are we doing here today?
Today we're having an adoption event in the park here, and it looks like somebody's here and very interested in adopting one of the dogs, so I'm very happy.
Okay, so there's a possible new parent.
There's a possible new parent.
Yeah, I'm really interested in adopting Tina.
She's a medium-sized dog, so she would require a few walks a day.
Right.
Would you be able to accommodate
Yeah, I
her?
work from home, so...
Great.
Hey, Tina. Hey, Lisa.
Hi.
Hey, Justin. It looks like somebody's getting adopted today.
Yeah.
Great. So what's the process like? What do you have to go through to be able to adopt?
Well, right now, Justin is filling out the application/contract agreement. Once he's through with this, it'll go back to the shelter with us, and we'll check his references.
So you really make sure that it's a very thorough process before someone can take an animal home?
These animals have been through enough already. A lot of them were rescued from death row at the city shelter where, unfortunately, they get put down if they don't get adopted in time. So a lot of them have been through a lot.
How long have you been volunteering for?
About 20 years.
So how has the experience been for you?
I've loved animals all my life, and when I found out about BARC, I just couldn't imagine not volunteering at a shelter that was so close to home, and it's just great. Especially times like this where I see one of our babies getting a good home. And
yeah, so really getting to be there when the adoptions take place must be rewarding.
It's wonderful.
Thanks so much, Vinny, for having us here today. I had a wonderful time. We met great volunteers. The animals were beautiful. Tell me, if people want to help out, what should they do?
They can go down to their local animal shelter and they can volunteer to walk a dog or socialize cats or whatever other animals they have. And if they don't want to, get down and dirty, they can do administrative work and help. There's a million things that they can help the shelters with.
Yeah, there's always so much to do to help out great organizations like yours. Thanks again for having us here today.
Thank you for coming.
I'm so...